Week 1 of Swiss top-tier baseball starts tonight. We are live here in Walderville as the Walderville Celts make their first appearance back in top-tier baseball in 6 seasons. They finished second in Tier 2 last year, were granted automatic promotion. And tonight they face last year's runner-up, the Briarwood Generals, on the road here in Walderville. On the mound, Freddie Peralta, he faces Damon Gonzalez. Ground ball to shortstop to start the game off the first pitch, and one already away. Briarwood came literally until the last batter. They hosted Zaxton last season. We're hoping to go back-to-back. They won the previous year's top championship. Failed to do so. It was a 4-2 final score. Looking to have a come-from-behind victory, they were unable to do so at home. And Zaxton, of course, ended up winning their 28th title. But Briarwood, looking to recuperate, they've been in the title 5 of the last 7 seasons, hoping to do so again this year. Kim Se-jin now, on an 0-2 count, grounds one to second base, and with speed, tries to slide in to beat the throw at first, unable to do so. 2 batters up, and 2 away for Freddie Peralta. Sits on 4 pitches, now faces the South African outfielder Cassius Claw. Led the league in home runs last season. Broke the Briarwood Generals home run season record. And swings high this one to deep center field. And back at the track, taken away for the 3rd out. So 3 batters up, 3 down. Walderville hoping to make themselves known as a presence in Tier 1. Their last title came all the way 20 years ago. On the mound for Briarwood, Josiah Hinckley, the left-hander. Many expected him to play in the finals last season, did not do so. And excuse me, the last time Walderville appeared in the title game was 20 years ago. The last time they won it was exactly 40 seasons prior to this one. 1984. 1-1 count now to Javier Baez. The left-handed Hinckley. Pitched a few games in the MLB back in the United States. Came out of Idaho State. Swung on and missed a running fastball. It's 2-2 now. Pitch to Baez. Screwball misses the zone. It's a full count. Pitch from Hinckley. Fouled away down the first base line. The 3-2. Swung on, fouled away. So we will have an 8th pitch in this count. Baez stays alive. Full count. Pitch from Hinckley. Grounded to the first baseman, lined out to the first baseman. Phillips carries this one in for out number 1. So, after 1 batter and already 8 pitches, that brings up Riley Green to face Josiah Hinckley. Cloudy, rainy day here in Walderville. Circle change misses the zone as Green is ahead in the count 1-0. Pitch from Hinckley. Screwball swung on and missed. 1-1, 1 out, nobody on. Pitch from Hinckley, fastball. Inside of the zone, swung on and missed. Pitch from Hinckley. Circle change inside, misses the zone. It's 2-2. Right up the middle, swung on or looked upon, and that'll be strike 3. First strikeout for Josiah Hinckley. Starling Marte batted nearly 300 last season. Sits ahead in the count 1-0 off the first pitch from Hinckley. Already 14 pitches coming from the mound for the left-hander. 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Both teams perfect so far on defense. 2-1 the count to Marte. Pitch from Hinckley. Misses the zone. 3-1 now. On deck is Eric Haas. Pitch from Hinckley. Swung on deep. Hernandez is in center field. And 3 up, 3 down for both sides as we will enter the top of the second. At the plate now, the left fielder, Emilio Benintendi. Peralta only sitting on 6 pitches. Benintendi swings early, fouls this one just wide of third base. Swung on and missed a slider in the zone. Home plate umpire James Kingsley calling the shots tonight. Swung on and missed, and strike 3. Emilio Benintendi starts his season pretty much how last season went for him at the plate. Jason Jacobson, DH today, fouls a late swing way down the third base line. Down on the count, 0-1 now. Swung on another late swing, this one just wide of third base on a ground ball. 0-2. Swung on in the dirt. Picked up. And a 2-3 putout as there are 2 away. That'll bring up Andrew Phillips, the first baseman for Briarwood. Fouls the first one away. He was second on the team in home runs. Fouls another one away behind in the count, 0-2. And another excellent start to this inning by Freddie Peralta. Another one fouled away. Count remains 0-2 to Phillips. Swung on and missed as strike 3 again from Peralta. And 6 batters up, 6 down for the pitcher for Walderville. Eric Haas now facing Josiah Hinckley. Already has 18 pitches after a single inning. This one checked, but called a strike. 0-1 now. Curveball hits the dirt, 1-1. Delivery from Hinckley. Fouled away, curveball. 1-2 to Haas. Another curveball in the dirt. 2-2. 23rd pitch from the mound of Hinckley is fouled away. Haas stays alive. As a screwball just barely catches the top of the plate. And a called strike 3 means a second strikeout for Josiah Hinckley, and that'll bring up Matt Vierling. Fouled away off the fastball from Hinckley. The pitch. Change up wide of the zone. 1-1 now. 1 out. Nobody on. Low screwball. Misses the zone. 2-1. Hinckley. High fastball. 2-2. Delivers this one low, swung on and missed by Vierling. Is a third strikeout now for Josiah Hinckley. Great start to his game. That'll bring up Cabrera. Ended his career in the United States. Decided to try his hand out of retirement in Swiss baseball. Has done well so far. Batting now for the Walderville Celts. Thought about that one. Nothing going. It's 2-0 now to Cabrera. High fastball catches the zone. 2-1. 2 outs, nobody on for Cabrera. The 2-1 pitch now from Hinckley. Fouled away, high in the zone. 2-2. This one down the line to Johnson. Looking to deliver this one to Phillips as a third base to first base. Put out, and 12 batters up and 12 batters down on both sides of the field so far. Abdul Johnson playing shortstop today. Did not play shortstop at all last season. In following the trade of Quiro Mayatama, grounds that one to shortstop. And Tulsan Veracruz, the catcher from Mexico, up now for the Generals. Catches this one inside, but lines it to first base, and now sitting on only 19 pitches. Soon to end his third inning, Freddie Peralta now pitches to Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled away by the center fielder. Pitch from Peralta. Curveball, swung on, over the top, missed by Hernandez. Now behind in the count, 0-2. Great pitch, slider in the dirt, and swung on and missed. And that'll end the inning. A perfect game so far for Freddie Peralta. On the other side, Josiah Hinckley back on the mound. Also perfect. Jonathan Shoup. Screwball misses the zone. It's 1-0 to Shoup. Fastball misses 2-0 now. Circle change straight in the zone, taken for strike one. 38th pitch from Hinckley. Swung on, fouled away down the third baseline. Nothing found fair territory yet for either team. Full count now. Curveball in the dirt. Nick Matten. Waiting in the on-deck circle, a low fastball swung on and fouled away. Count remains 3-2. Pitch from Hinckley. Misses the zone. And his perfect game ends there. As a runner goes to first on a walk, nobody out. But a man on first for Nick Matten. Screwball misses in the dirt. 1-0. Pitch to Matten. Running fastball misses. Pitch there from Hinckley finally catches the corner. 2-1. This one fouled way away. Count will now be 2-2. Swung on. Deep. Deep. This one stays fair, and it's a home run. Nick Matten, a 2-run shot near the pole as he takes Josiah Hinckley to the fence. An excellent shot down the line. I think all of the Generals' defense thought that was going foul, but it's a 2-0 lead as Ryan Kreidler now up to the plate for the Celts. Screwball misses the zone. 1-0. Pitch from Hinckley. This one deep, same spot. Claw going back to the fence. Stops at the warning track and able to pull this one in for the first out of the inning. Javier Baez. Lined out in the first. Hoping to continue the momentum for Walderville. Screwball misses the zone, 1-1. The last time this Walderville team won a top-tier baseball game, it was August of 2018. They've remained in Tier 2 since. Baez struck out there. It's the fourth strikeout for Hinckley. And 2 are away. Walderville took second last season. The Tier 2 season dominated by Lake Lauren. They already have a victory in Tier 1 as of today. 1-0 now. Riley Green fakes a swing. 1-1 with 2 outs. Pitch from Hinckley in the dirt. Two and one. Screwball swung on and missed, and it's a 2 count all the way around. Pitch in the dirt. Fastball misses the zone there. Starling Marte on deck. Riley Green sitting with a full count. 2 outs. Swung on down the line. This one goes foul. Count remains full. Pitch swung on and missed, and a strikeout for Hinckley will end the third, but it's all about Nick Matton. An excellent 2-run shot down the right field line. Puts them up 2-0. Damian Gonzalez back at the top of the order. Still a perfect game for Freddie Peralta after 3. Swung on. Hit deep. This one to right field. First one away. Damian Gonzalez. That'll bring up Kim Se-jin. Moves from third base to shortstop. Grounds this one to Peralta, looking to keep this game alive. His perfect game alive, rather, as he throws Se-jin out at first, and 2 are already away. Cassius Claw looking to recover some kind of offense as shades of last year's title game, as he drills this one deep to the gap. An excellent shot there, as Claw thought he had second, but will return to first, as he has the first hit of the game for Briarwood. Claw ends the perfect game for Peralta with 2 outs in the 4th, and he'll be on first for Emilio Benintendi. Struck out his last time up. Fouls this one away. Peralta checks the runner at first. Slider misses the zone. It's 1-1 now. Bat broken, fouled away, as Benintendi will head to the dugout to grab a second one. Sits behind in the count 1-2. Drills this one straight to center. Claw will stay at second. And runners on first and second now for Jason Jacobson. Peralta. Fouled away by Jacobson, 0-1. Flies this one to right field, but it should be short enough to grab and end the inning without any damage done, as 2-0 remains the score. 2 hits for the Generals in that inning. But the score remains 2-0 in favor of the Walderville Celts on an excellent 2-run shot. Last inning by Nick Matton. Starling Marte up now. Josiah Hinckley sitting on 59 pitches. Action in the Briarwood bullpen. Another fastball in the dirt has been the story of his game for the last couple innings. Curveball swung on and fouled down the third baseline. It's 1-1 now to Starling Marte. Pitch from Hinckley. Deep. Claw in right field. Should be able to get under it as 1 is away. Marte, a fly out to right field. Eric Haas now struck out in the second. Takes a changeup inside. Ball 1. Pitch there from Hinckley. Drilled to left field, and the second hit of the game belongs to Eric Haas. Gets a single to left field. Matt Vierling now. Runner on first, 1 out. Launches a fastball right up the middle. Strike 1. Drills one on Hinckley. Claw has to chase this one to the wall, and a runner will likely score as a great deep hit results in an inside the park home run for Matt Vierling, as the score is now 4-0. And that'll bring Cabrera back up to the plate as Walderville on top of the defending runners-up. 4-0 to start the season. Excellent showing from both teams that have been promoted from Tier 2 this season. As we mentioned earlier, Lake Lauren, a victory earlier today. Against the Farmers of Valnester. That one took place in Valnester. Three 3-0 to Cabrera. Finally, a fastball catches the zone. Hinckley hoping to end this inning. It's full count now. Cabrera, 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, and he went, and that'll be a strikeout for Josiah Hinckley, as he now has 6, and will face likely his last batter of this one, Jonathan Shoup. Checks his swing, this one goes outside. Ball 1. Top of the corner. Unable to go, 2-0. From Hinckley. This one deep to Claw, seeing more action, and will come under this one to put the batter out to end the 4th. 4-0, Walderville. And as we mentioned earlier, shades of last year's title game now. Phillips hoping to get the bats going. Behind deep in this game for Briarwood. Fouls this one away. It's 0-2 now. Peralta sitting on 33 pitches. Another foul ball. Count remains 0-2. Pitch from Peralta in the feet of Phillips. 1-2. High fastball taken for ball 2. 2-2 from Peralta. Swung on and fouled away. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Great defensive effort. Fouled away again by Phillips. In the dirt, fouled away. Phillips stays alive, and we will have a 9th pitch in the opening interaction this inning. Another one fouled away. Phillips, excellent defensive strategy as Peralta now sits on 40 pitches. A quarter of them taking place so far in this inning. And this one splits the gap as Phillips stuck with it and has his first hit of the season. Phillips is on first now, nobody out, and that'll bring up Abdul Johnson. Watches a fastball outside, ball 1. Pitch from Peralta. Swung on, deep from Johnson. Will it stay fair? Off the pole, and it's 4-2, an excellent start by Abdul Johnson with a 401-foot 2-run shot. Brings the third and first baseman home. Tulsan Veracruz up now. Fouls this one away. Peralta. 44 pitches. Entered this inning on 29. Another one foul away. 0-2. Nobody out. Nobody on. Watches a slider outside. 1-2. Pitch from Peralta. High fastball swung on and missed by Veracruz. And one away. A 5th strikeout for Freddy Peralta. Teoscar Hernandez now. 0-1. Fouls this one away. A fastball straight up the middle. Swung on and missed. That one a curveball in the dirt. Hernandez now behind in the count 0-2. Pitch from Peralta. Swung on and missed. And 3 straight pitches, 3 straight strikes. And a strikeout for Teoscar Hernandez becomes the 6th victim of Peralta. Damian Gonzalez back at the top of the order for the Generals. 2 outs, nobody on. Drills this one down the line, but foul. The pitch from Peralta. Fastball misses the zone. It's 1-1. Late on the swing, this one fouled back into first base territory. It's a 22-pitch inning now. Slider misses the zone. It's 2s all around. Balls, strikes, and outs for Damian Gonzalez. Pitch from Peralta. Fouled away. Count remains. This one fouled down the first baseline. Deep but foul. Count remains 2-2. Gonzalez deep to the gap. Will it land? It will. As this one goes to the fence, he's rounding for third. And an excellent start to his season at the plate as Gonzalez now 1 for 3 with a triple. And with 2 outs and a runner on third, Kim Se-jin now looking for his first hit of the season. Drills this one to center. It lands, will score a run, and it's now 4-3 as the bat's now flying in the favor of the Briarwood Generals. Runner on first, 2 outs. Cassius Claw is 1 for 2. He started the hits for the Generals. This one, ground ball in the dirt. Catcher able to throw it in time, and the inning finally ends. It's 4-3. And now, on the mound for Briarwood, the Brazilian Cristiano Marquinhos pitched a single batter, pitched 2 innings in replacement of Santoveria. Santoveria pitched 1 batter and then went out with what they described as a potential epileptic episode in the finals last year. Was replaced by Marquinhos. Had a good showing. As he's now 2-2 with Nick Matten. Has the only home run for the Celts as he drills this one down the line. Same general vicinity as his first one, but this one goes well foul. Fouls away into his own dugout, still 2-2. Swung on, fouled away again. 9th pitch coming up from Marquinhos. Swung on and missed, a palm ball low as Matten strikes out. And that'll bring up Ryan Kreidler. Flew out in the 3rd. Slider missed in the zone. Marquinhos 0-1. 0-2, high cutter. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Marquinhos as he is perfect to start this one. Javier Baez 0-2. Swung on deep to Claw. Claw chasing this one down in the corner. Able to get there and put the runner out, or put the batter out, As a 1-2-3 inning for Marquinhos brings up the 4-5-6 for the Generals on offense. We topped the 6th inning here. Emilio Benintendi had a single in the 4th, 1 for 2. Swung on, fouls this one away, a curveball low in the zone. Peralta, his 61st pitch. This one fouled away down the first baseline by Benintendi on a late swing. Peralta. Same spot, fouled away by Benintendi, 0-2. Watches this one inside. Patience shown there by the left fielder. It's 1-2 now. Drills this one down the line. Late swing, lands fair. And he'll stay at first as a one hopper was picked up by the right fielder. And Benintendi is on board. 2 for 3 so far in this game. Jason Jacobson now. Watches a slider outside. That one didn't break the way Peralta wanted it to. He's sitting on 65 pitches. Nobody out. Runner on first. Tying run on first. Go-ahead run at the plate. Action in the Celts bullpen. 1-1 to Jacobson. Checks the runner. Peralta. Drills this one in the dirt. It's 2-1. 2-1 to Jacobson. Fouled away. Change up low in the zone. 2-2. Checks the runner. Peralta. This one fouled away down the line. Count remains 2-2. The pitch. Inside, but called. Strike 3. Jacobson strikes out looking. Becomes the 7th victim of a questionable strike 3 call there. That'll bring up Andrew Phillips. 1 for 2 today. Scored the technical first run for Briarwood. And he drills this one, and it's deep. Deep to right field. Andrew Phillips. His second run of the game, and it's an RBI 2-run home run for Andrew Phillips, the boy from Philadelphia. Puts the Generals up 5-4 here in Walderville as they take the lead. And now entering the game for the Celts is Joey Wentz. Last season pitched 7 games, went 2 for 2. 2-2, I should say. He pitches now to Abdul Johnson. Johnson had the 2-run shot that started the scoring for the Generals. They currently lead 5-4. Nobody's on, 1 out, and a 1-0 count to Johnson from Wentz. Drills this one deep, deep to right center. Where's this one going to land? That one is gone too, and a 2-run home run, a 2-home run game now for Abdul Johnson, as he now has 3 RBI to put the Generals up 6-4, 6 unanswered runs, as they lead with 1 out in the top of the 6th. That brings up Tulsan Veracruz. An excellent showing from Abdul Johnson. Swung on and missed. Veracruz 0-2 in the count. Watches this one in the dirt, swings on it, and he will be struck out with the throw to first. Wentz now has 2 outs, and now Teoscar Hernandez 0 for 2 today. Swung on and missed. Fastball up the middle. Pitch from Wentz. Curveball misses the zone, almost hit Hernandez. 1-1, 2 outs. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Joey Wentz sitting on 8 pitches. Delivers his 9th here, 1-2. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. Great effort there by the third baseman. It's the 10th pitch from Wentz. Swung on and missed, and Hernandez becomes the second victim of Joey Wentz. But it's all about Andrew Phillips and Abdul Johnson. Phillips put this team up 5-4, and Johnson, now with 2 home runs in this game, puts them up 6-4 with 9 hits over 3. Walderville looking to answer. Riley Green 0 for 2. He faces Cristiano Marquinhos, who's perfect after 13 pitches. Cutter low, misses the zone. Palm ball, same spot, swung on and missed. 1-1. High cutter, swung on and missed. Strike 2. Easy start for Marquinhos. This one flown out to Hernandez in center, looking to get under it. Misread it, but able to get there in time. Starling Marte now. 2 flyouts in this game. Looking to get his first hit of the season. His first hit ever in Swiss top-tier baseball. Pitch for Marquinhos. Cutter catches the zone low. 0-1. Grounded to the second baseman, Gonzalez. Throw out to Phillips, and it'll be 2 away as Marquinhos retains his perfect start. Eric Haas had a home run earlier in this one. An in-the-park home run. Cutter inside there, swung on and fouled away. It's 0-2. Pitch to Haas. Cutter misses the zone. It's 1-2 with 2 outs. Swung on down the line. This one will be foul, though. 1-2 to Haas. Palm ball swung on, missed. Marquinhos remains perfect as he strikes out Eric Haas to end the inning. We enter the top of the 7th. Damian Gonzalez, 1 for 3 with a triple. Believe it or not, the only triple in all of Swiss top-tier baseball so far this season after week 1. This is the final game of week 1. Depending on the final score of this one, Briarwood could certainly top the table, but they topped the table last season, ended up losing in the final to the second-ranked Zaxton Serpents. Zaxton won earlier today as well. 2-1 now to Gonzalez. Swung on, fouled away. It's 2-2. Outside the zone, but it's a called strike 3. And the second called strike 3 outside the zone on a Briarwood batter. That one completely missed the zone. But that results in the first out for Joey Wentz as he now faces Kim Se-jin. Drills this one down the line. Just lands foul. 1 for 3 so far. Had a single and an RBI earlier in this one. Fastball in the dirt. 1-1 to Se-jin. Swings low on this one, flies this one up to the fence. But there to get it, the right fielder puts him away. 2 outs now, that'll bring up Cassius Claw. Does not lead the league in home runs. That actually goes to Abdul Johnson, who has 2 in this one. Cassius Claw, 1 for 3, with a single so far in this one. Watches a fastball outside the zone. Swings on, fouls this one down the first base side. 1-1 with 2 outs to Claw. Drills this one a late swing. This one fouled down the third base line, well into the second tier. The 1-2. Claw drills this one between the shortstop and the third baseman as he has his second single of the game. 2 for 4 now on a line drive single to left field. Emilio Benatendi, 2 for 3. Swung on and missed. Fastball outside corner. The bats are flying for Briarwood so far. The pitch from Wentz, a deep fly ball to left field and at the warning track. Should be an easy catch to put the batter away. Middle of the 7th now, 6-4 remains the score. Matt Vierling up to the plate now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Cristiano Marquinhos, perfect after 2 innings, remains in the game, bottom of the 7th. Cutter misses the zone. It's 1-1 now to Vierling. Swings on a palm ball outside. It's 1-2. Checks his swing as that one's in the dirt. 2-2. Swings outside. Another strikeout for Cristiano Marquinhos. That's his 4th. Cabrera, 0 for 2. Movement in the bullpen for Briarwood. It's Checo Garcia, the closer, could potentially come in the 8th inning. As a called strike 3 on a checked swing by Miguel Cabrera. Another strikeout for Cristiano Marquinhos. 5 strikeouts and 8 batters as a 100-mile-an-hour cutter catches the zone on Jonathan Schoop. 1-1 the count. 2 outs. Nobody on. Cutter straight up the middle. Taken for strike 2. This one fouled down the third baseline. 1-2. Marquinhos. Sitting on 38 pitches. Looking to end the inning there. Fouled away. Count remains. Hoping to make it a perfect 3 innings before he's pulled after 40 pitches. Marquinhos. Palm ball misses the zone. It's 2-2 now. Swung on and missed. And 6 strikeouts in 9 batters for the Brazilian as he is pulled from this game as we enter the top of the 8th. Jason Jacobson 0 for 3. Looking to get something done on his day for the Generals. Swung on up the middle. He has his first hit as he finished this game, presumably 1 for 4. A 1-pitch single brings up Andrew Phillips, 2 for 3 today. Fouls a fastball away. It's 0-1. The 27th pitch from Joey Wentz now. Swung early as Phillips. He fouls another away, 0-2. Inside pitch. Jumps away from it. Today's attendance in Walderville, 29,000. A nearly packed house to support the Celts. As another one drilled to the gap for Phillips. He will run back to first base. And not in time as he's thrown out at first, having overstayed his welcome. 1 out now, but a runner advances to third. Abdul Johnson is 2 for 3 and fouls this one away. So we didn't expect Walderville to win this one, but after being up 4-0, I don't think we expected them to lose it either. Johnson, 0-1. Swings on a changeup outside. Oh, and 2 now. Watches a fastball outside. 1-2. Pitch from Wentz. Inside curveball. 2-2. Outside fastball. Count is full. And Tulsan Veracruz is on deck as Johnson grounds this one to the shortstop and takes a fielder's choice sacrifice to score another run. 7-4 now. As Johnson scores from third, and Tulsan Veracruz will be up now 0 for 3. 2 outs, nobody on. Circle change misses the zone outside, 1-0. The pitch, deep, but foul. Veracruz drills this one down the third base side, 1-1. Fouls this one the other way. 1-2. Here's the pitch. This one swung on to the gap. Not quite. The right fielder there in time. And Veracruz now 0 for 4 to start his season. Bottom of the 8th now. Coming into the game on the mound for Briarwood is Checo Garcia. The Mexican closer had a great showing in the championship game last season. He faces Nick Matton, 1 for 2 with a home run. Had Walderville's first home run in Tier 1 baseball since August of 2018. Diving play by Johnson rips this one across. He's having a heck of a game as he gets the runner at first, the third baseman Johnson. A 5-3 finish for the first put out of the inning. Checo Garcia on 3 pitches. Now to Kreider. Checks a swing. It's a strike. 0-1. Swings on and misses. Garcia now ahead of Kreidler in the count, 0-2. Swung on and missed. And 6 pitches, 2 batters down. As Kreidler misses that one, that'll bring up Javier Baez, who's 0 for 3. And so far, the relievers for Briarwood are perfect. And looking to make this 4 perfect innings for the relievers. Garcia now ahead 0-2 in the count to Baez. Splitter misses above the zone, 1-2. Swung on and missed, and a perfect game so far from the relievers for Briarwood. 4 perfect innings. Now we enter the top of the 9th. It's 7-4 the score. And in the game now on the mound for the Celts is Jason Foley. Teoscar Hernandez, 0 for 3. Drills this one up the middle, catches the gap, and he will have his first hit of the season. And presumably end this game 1 for 4. Runner on first, nobody out. Brings up Damian Gonzalez, 1 for 4. Drills this one into right field. The first baseman unable to get there in time, despite a diving effort. And runners on first and second with nobody out for Kim Se-jin. Relaxed in the box, he's 1 for 4. Swings on. And a double play there, as it was fielded by the first baseman and catches the leading off Gonzalez. There's a runner on second now with 2 outs for Cassius Claw, who's intentionally walked after being 2 for 4. That'll bring up the left fielder Emilio Benatendi, who is also 2 for 4, but now a force out had all 3 bags. Jason Foley, only 3 pitches this inning. This one grounded to shortstop, and an easy put out at second, as that'll end the game, presumably, on offense for Briarwood. They shift to defense, and Riley Green starts for the Celts. Checo Garcia, 10 pitches in the first inning, looking to make it a perfect game for the relievers, who came into this game to start the 5th. Already ahead of Green, 0-2. Changeup misses the zone, 1-2. The pitch there, drilled to Se-jin, looking to keep it perfect. Over to Phillips, gets the out, 1 away. Starling Marte, 0 for 3. Drills this one to Johnson, and it gets past Johnson to Benatendi in left field, and that will no longer be a perfect game for the relievers. That'll bring up Eric Haas. I misspoke earlier and mentioned that he had a home run. He does not. He has a single, but he did score. Runner on first, 1 out, looking to get the bats going. Checks his swing. This one in the zone. A splitter, strike 1. Another splitter, same spot, taken for strike 2. Drills this one to Gonzalez. Play at second. Play at first. Game over. And the Generals come from behind victory. 7 unanswered runs, 2 home runs. He leads the league. That is the third baseman, Abdul Johnson, as a perfect 1-0 start now for the defending runners-up, hoping to return to the title game for the 6th time in only 8 seasons. Our winner today, Cristiano Marquinhos, the reliever from Brazil with a perfect 3 innings. And the loss goes to Freddie Peralta. 5.1 innings pitched. 8 hits against, 7 strikeouts, though. 5 earned runs and a save going to Checo Garcia to start his season. Player of the game, Abdul Johnson, as we mentioned, leads the league with his 2 home runs today and 4 RBI. A 7-4 finish for Briarwood, as next week